Today we're at Bakersfield Park in Flower Mound for the 2012 AAYBA World Series to give youth baseball teams from all over a chance to compete on a national level.
It's the World Series and you have to try to do your best and you have to compete with the other teams.
AAYBA is the largest World Series organization in the country.
It stands for American Amateur Youth Baseball Alliance. We basically have tournaments that range from 7U to 14U. And, you know, it's just a great time for the kids, and that's what we want to do. We want to provide a great tournament, a great experience for the kids, and that's what they get here.
The group holds tournaments all across the country, and Flower Mound is one of their annual stops along the way.
We're going to compete every day of the week, and we're going to play almost 1,000 games, and it's going to be an exciting time for the kids, umpires, us, everybody.
I think we have 6 different states represented this week. We have teams that from even further distances, like El Paso and the Valley, Houston, all over the state of Texas.
So tell me why here in Texas?
They come to Flower Mound because of our reputation for how we host the tournament. We have hundreds of volunteers that do everything from prep fields between every single game to keep the waters and ice water and cups in every dugout between every game. We really take care of the teams when they come here. They feel like it's a World Series event.
Over 500 teams will compete in the series, playing at all different levels of the game.
From your new travel ball select teams all the way up to the most competitive teams in the nation. Some of these kids are gifted athletes, very, very gifted athletes. They'll go on to play collegiate and professionally. In fact, the young man that's throwing out the first pitch tonight played in an AAYBA World Series event here a few years ago. He was just drafted by the Marlins to play professional ball, and he's coming back to throw out the first pitch so that he can inspire all these kids.
And with each game, they're building their skills and learning from their opponents.
We've had teams from Illinois, Missouri come down here, and it's just a good time for the kids to play against kids they don't know, play against great competition, and by Wednesday, they're playing against teams that are their same caliber in our drop-down format, which is something unique to AAYBA.
How do you think maybe playing against these teams that you haven't played before will help you guys out?
Because we'll know what other teams' strengths and weaknesses are, and we'll know how they play, and we'll know how to work strategies out to get above them and hopefully win games.
But before the games even begin, there are fun activities for everyone to participate in.
Tonight there's a parade that we're going to be in, and there's a lot of fun stuff out here. I heard there's a 14U home run derby happening. There's a double play thing over there, and there's just a lot of fun stuff here today. You have to do some agility training, and it's like competition. You have to do all these competitions.
From pin trading to Fungo Man, the kickoff to the event is one AAYBA hopes they'll never forget.
It's all about the kids and the kids' enjoyment, and as much as they love playing the great game of baseball, they like to actually come out and do some other things just for fun. It's not in the moment, in the pressure of the game, and we focus this day on the kids and just providing a great environment for them to relax, have fun, and compete, but outside the lines of the game.
And what do you hope each kid that comes here this week gets out of this?
I hope that each kid that comes this week leaves with a big smile on their face, being able to say to us, that was the best World Series that I've ever competed in. I had fun, we played the great game of baseball, and at the end of the day, it's really all about them having fun and enjoying their experience here.
You know, we want them to play as well as they can possibly play. Come out of this with a great experience, lifelong lessons. There are times when I look back at my youth and playing in these tournaments, those are the highlights, and we want these to be a highlight of their life too. You know, so when they're 35, we want them to bring their sons back to AAYBA.
Being able to compete in the World Series is a huge accomplishment, and win or lose, the players are gaining so much from the experience.